Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and to Riven. I haven't played this for a while because I haven't had mental energy for a puzzle game, so hopefully I remember everything that's going on. I've got my handy dandy notebook here. Last time we left off we had just found this new book, I believe. Where were we? We had just gotten into somewhere. Oh yeah, the room with the annoying animal puzzle. I remember. I had to get a lot of help in that one. Anyway, we found this linking book here, and let's jump right on into it. Oh, by the way, you'll notice probably that my bike is missing. I don't know if you notice or not. I don't know how observant you people are. But yeah, my bike is missing. That's because I'm in the process of moving to a new apartment. So this might be the only episode up for a while. It kind of depends. I will be without internet for 2 weeks or so. Not sure how long it will take. Japan is not very good with its internet setup. I don't know why. Enough of that, let's jump into the game. I'll probably talk more about it because there's a lot of walking and stuff. This is a cool tree. I would like to live in this tree house. I love the music, it's so good. I love this game. There's a new Myst that came out. I'm so excited. I feel like I have to beat all of the old Myst, like Myst 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first, and then I can go back and play the what did they call it? Not renewed. They basically remade the whole game from scratch, so the puzzles are randomized and stuff, and it's in VR. I don't know if my new place has space for VR, which is kind of disappointing. But they should be releasing it on Steam for non-VR as well, so I'm excited for that. Okay, that looks like it goes back to where we came from. Can we just walk across this water? No. Wait. Really? Then what is the point of coming here? What is that? Is that a bird? Wow. Hi, you scared the bejesus out of me. Did you dart me again? Are you the same dude that darted me before? Turn up my volume a bit. You guys are quiet. I just heard this horrible whispering in my ears. I'm pretty excited once I move to the new apartment. I'll be getting a second monitor for work, but also my work is on this computer now, on my gaming computer. Oh man, are you... Oh, I thought that was someone's face. You are carrying me, it looks like. Hi. Yep, I see that. Yep. My screen is dusty. You are difficult to see. I'm so excited to move. We got half of our stuff moved yesterday, but because we have the new place and this place rented. This place we have until the end of the month because of the way rent works, and then we wanted some time because we don't want to pay for a moving truck because we're cheap and they're expensive. So we've kind of moved half of our stuff yesterday, like all the non-essential stuff like the TV and the PlayStation and just a bunch of hobby stuff like my bicycle. So that's in the new place, so throughout the week we'll take little loads just in backpacks, but we rented a truck. Okay, I was gonna say, there's nothing going on screen. We rented a truck, so we got a bunch of stuff moved yesterday. Oh, yeah, about half of it. Still need to do big things like the table, this computer, the beds. Just like daily life things. What? I can't see anything. Why can't I look at this? I think that's one of the things that I love but hate about this game is that there's so many things you're like, why am I allowed to look at this? Like, is this a clue or is it nothing? Oh, that's where I came from. Oh, I'm inside the tree now. That's cool. I mean, we kind of knew that. Someone's face is gonna pop up. This is cool. There's like a whole city in here. I didn't realize it was this big. Wait, didn't I have 2 books? Where'd the other book go? Because one was like... Oh, my mouse disappeared. Oh, that sounds like the door. Hello? Yes, please come in. I can't move. Oh, hi. Are you the person? Yep. Oh, that's the book. Are there 2 books there now? Uh-huh. I can't tell if that's a real language or a made-up one. But it sounds cool. It sounds like it could be real, but it also sounds like it could be made up. probably made up, I would assume. Because they have, like, different cultures. What did I grab? That's the one I had. What's this one? Ooh, oh, that's difficult to read. Why would you write in a book like this? This is... What monster does this? I linked to Riven a week ago. The smell of the place overwhelmed me moments before I could see anything. With my sight only partially cleared, I stood... I really wish they would give you, like, a side text. This handwriting is difficult. I stood motionless, peering ahead through a dim... veil, which was slowly lifting. Wow, I hate this writing. There was... Oh, that's a V. Okay. There was a violent clang, and hers appeared? I remember breathing slowly and very deeply, tasting the familiar Riven air, but not recognizing a thing. I must have been hit with the dart right away. I thought it was an insect bite at first. I'm trying to remember it all, but it's difficult. Maybe because of the... That looks like DRNG. Drug? Oh, drug, maybe. What was the other thing I couldn't read? It seemed to have been hit with it. Yeah, okay. We'll try and parse this language. Or this handwriting. There was a voice. This V is terrible. There was a voice. A man I did not recognize stood before me. Rivenese? Though he was wearing Denis dress. Wow. He seemed to be talking to me, but the poison was already taking effect. A shadow crept in, and I fell asleep. Then there was the many voices, but I understood none of them, like hundreds of people whispering. I couldn't wake up. No matter, the dream did end, and now, to be here with Etty? It's been so many years, I didn't realize how much I missed her, like a piece of me that I had forgotten. Who's writing this? I'd lost... Oh, like a piece of me I had forgotten I lost. She's beautiful and so full of warmth, but the years have also left her with a wound which was not there when we were children. I write quickly from my prison. Nelloc? Will return your book, which the moiety intercepted upon your arrival. Oh, this is written to me. Okay. I write quickly from my prison. I think Nelloc will return your book, which the moiety, it looks like moisty, intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gehn will desire to use it, although he may have suspicions. Oh man, I feel like an illiterate person trying to read. This is such a difficult handwriting for me. If you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Gehn keeps it in his office. Oh, have we been there? Was that Gehn's office? That we went in through the air duct? Then I assume we're to signal Atris. I think I know how it might be done, but don't signal him before I am released. Catherine, you need to work on your handwriting. I do wish she were more interested. It seems like I'm asking all the questions. It's awkward. No one asks me where I've been or what I've been doing. This hurts, but I understand it. So Catherine is from Riven, it sounds like. But I understand it. Their beliefs are born out of ignorance and oppression. Oh, Catherine, your writing is terrible. I love your F's, the way that you write your F's, though. They are gentle people, but they've had their nest destroyed, and now they frantically cling to anything that might save them. But why have they chosen to cling to me? I'm confused. As a child, I always felt out of place here. I never belonged. They misunderstood me, and I couldn't relate to them. But now I'm overwhelmed by an intense feeling that I owe everything to them and this place. I thought I would never see them again, and yet I'm here. I've been given this second chance, but a second chance at what? Saving them? Fulfilling their prophecies? Being their savior? It's kind of easier if I just like zone out and try and read quickly. The moiety. Adris would want me to chronicle all that I've learned. I can at least record some of it. It seems that when Atris and I trapped Gehn on Riven many years ago, our efforts were witnessed by most of the inhabitants here. 2 of the Rivenese even witnessed the confrontation with Gehn at the fissure, where I linked back to Mist, and where Atris threw himself into the abyss. That was the beginning of Mist, I think. And that's how our character found the book. Of course, they understood little of what they were seeing, but they somehow were able to guess that we had Mom. 1? Probably 1. We had that doesn't make sense to say that we had Mom. That we had 1. That Gehn was no god at all, but only a feeble impostor, a false god, and that we had trapped him here on Riven. I always hoped they would deduce this simple truth, but their further conclusions have astonished me. Atris has stripped Gehn of his power, therefore Atris must be a true god. As a god, he was choosing me, the... What? Spiritful? Mist? From a Rivenese womb to be his wife. What? As a god, he was choosing me, the spiritful misfit from a Rivenese womb to be his wife. I was transcending into deity and would lord over Riven forever. Ugh, this is taking a long time to read. Sorry, guys. The moiety, as they call themselves, were born a dissident society, sworn enemies of Gehn. Oh, so the moiety were created when they started to worship Catherine after this confrontation happened, I think. I did not know of their beliefs regarding Atris and myself until 2 days ago. Etty was, for some reason, hesitant to tell me. I can't figure out why. I know she doesn't believe these things. Of course, everyone else assumed that I would be aware of my own god status, so they made no effort to inform me. I only realized it at a recent gathering to which I was invited. I sat at the front of a dimly lit and crowded cave as they told me a mythical story of my own life, acting out the battle between Atris, myself, and Gehn at the edge of the fissure. The events had been exaggerated into grandiose proportions. It was offensive, but I was unable to stop it. I was unable to break the illusion, which is the very foundation of their hope and purpose, and which has given them courage to band together and rebel against Gehn. Since then, what does that? I've learned of other doctrines and beliefs that have evolved, the most disturbing of which is the conviction that one day I would return to Riven to free them. Some believe that I will overthrow Gehn, others believe I will bring them to paradise. I don't know how to deal with this. I fight myself. I love these people, my only real kindred, but they will not love me as an equal, which hurts me. I would rather be their slave than their master. Oh, Catherine, you write too much. Over the years, as Gehn's power has become greater and greater, the moiety members have grown, and they have become more and more adept at hiding themselves. So that's why I think those are like, the people with a knife symbol, right? I don't remember reading this before. This is interesting. Difficult to read, but interesting. They now live in complex networks of caves that he still has not discovered. The moiety, for the most part, have completely severed their relationship with any of the Rivenese that chose against joining them. I think I'm reading these words right. But I hope they don't sacrifice their ritual limbs in order to remove the cancer. Oh, vital limbs in order to remove the cancer. Even father and Emont, E-M-E-N-Enant. I don't know what this says. Are still on the service in Ghehn's dominoes, and I long to see them. What? Even father and Enant are still on the surface in Ghehn's dominoes. Dominoes? Domains! Oh, and I long to see them. But a dimness shrouds Eddie's face every time I've mentioned them. How long is this? Oh my god! Oh my god. Catherine! 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 Are you kidding me? Catherine, I'm not reading that. I'll read that later. That's insane, Catherine. Oh, door. Again? Okay, we'll read more of that later. When I get some brain power back. Hi. Thanks. Are you giving me more books? Oh, it's a linking. That one's a linking book. Are you Etty? Yep, thanks. Are you Etty? Hello. Okay, no. So, what did we accomplish here? Who's messaging me? Where does this take us? I don't want to go back there, do I? I don't know what purpose... I don't know what purpose of... I mean, I came here, right? What else was I supposed to do back? Can I leave? Let me make sure that's not my boyfriend's messaging, that he's coming home. Nope. Okay, no. Work message, not important. Oh, look! Oh, we can see someone moving. That's cool. Who is that? I can't back up anymore. Hi! My boyfriend's brother is actually messaging me asking about Christmas presents. I just saw that pop up as I was turning off my phone. He messaged me last year about presents as well. Can I have my thank you? Okay, so what do I do? Okay, so I got in here. I don't want to do that anymore. Now what? Now what do I do? I'm actually quite stumped. I don't know. Oh, that's right. This was just so I could find the lights. That's right. Let's leave that. Okay, so... I wonder if I should read the rest of her journal so I know... There's probably like... I saw some code in there. That's so many pages to read though, and her handwriting's terrible. Can I go down? Because my ship is down there and I don't know how to get it back. Okay, I'm going to read through this again, because I feel like, I say again, I'm going to read through this because I saw some symbols in here somewhere. There. And I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So if you don't want to listen to this, go on and skip ahead. And I'll see you when I'm done reading this. Since this break took place, They have interfered with the surface in symmetrical ways, occasionally sabotaging one of the constructions. Hey, you know what? I wonder if I can find... Hold that thought. I wonder if I can find a transcription. I found a transcription! Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's click out of this so we can get some sound effects, maybe? Here we go. I linked to Riven a week ago. Oh wait, we read that right at the moment. Since this break took place, they have interfered with the surface, and so this is talking about the moiety going against the Rivenese people. Since this break took place, they have interfered with the surface in superficial ways, occasionally sabotaging one of Ghen's constructions or stealing food from the villagers. They wear strange masks and costumes during their short forays to the island's surface, and take this regalia very seriously, refusing to be seen by anyone outside of the moiety unless they are properly attired. They get much pleasure out of the fact that those on the surface are frightened by these costumes, calling them evil spirits or ghosts. So that explains why we see the guards everywhere, and why you sometimes... I think we were reading Ghen's journal. I think I'm saying his name right. We were reading his journal that was talking about the moiety attacking. It was during one of these expeditions they fortuitously rescued me from one of Ghen's guards when I first appeared on the island. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have been delivered to Gehn immediately. Why did Catherine go back? Do we know that? I have no doubt that he's now searching for me. Of course, I'm now aware that I was fooled. Atris is not here. I was, at first, devastated by this realization. That's why she came here. Now I am thankful. He would be in extreme peril here. Also, there's a quiet inner voice, an echoing remnant, that wants him far away. I have just witnessed an age dying, gasping its last breath. Today I ventured to the surface to see what has become of this island. I hoped it would not be as bad as the moiety had reported. It was worse. They have become slowly accustomed to its steady decay, but I was devastated. The lips from which the kiss is wrought has fallen words. What? The lips from which the kiss is wrought has fallen words, which will fall cold breath. The womb from which the cry released has suffered hurt, will suffer death. To get to the surface, we had to travel through a complex series of doors and passages. Before the last of these doors, they offered me a weapon, which I accepted, and then a mask. I held the mask in my hands for a while, wondering what sort of terror it might invoke in those members of my family who still live on the surface. But I also knew I must keep my identity hidden from Ghen's ever-vigilant eye, so I accepted it as well. Then, together, we swam a short expanse and emerged out of the surface of the ocean under a rocky overhang. The harsh sunlight made my eyes sting, but the fresh, rich air was exhilarating after these past weeks in dark caves. Dank caves. The two men with me were silent, communicating only with hand signals. The three of us emerged from our hiding place and made our way to the top of the plateau. At the edge of a thick, overgrown area of the forest, they stopped, peered through the foliage for a moment, and then turned to me as if awaiting my command. But I could not respond. In fact, I found it difficult to move. I was smelling, hearing, and breathing my youth. This swept over me in a matter of seconds, but in seconds more, all feeling was gone. There was numbness. We did not stay long on the surface, but it was long enough to see the worst. Riven, which was once one island, has split into 5 distinct pieces, about half a mile apart. Oh. So those are the islands we've been going to, that we've seen. 4 of these have been claimed by Gehn as his exclusive domain. Only his ministers and personal militia are ever allowed to access them. Why doesn't anyone ever stop me? From my vantage point at the edge of the forest, I could see 3 of these islands. They are stripped of their former beauty and are riddled with Ghen's self-absorbed constructions. The moiety rarely visit these closely guarded places. We haven't seen that many guards. The forest is located on the island that the surface dwellers and the moiety still refer to as Riven, but they also still refer to the entire world as Riven. This island is where the village is, which has changed dramatically. It is also one of the remaining province of the people, though Ghen's influence can be seen everywhere. Of course, I know the reasons for fracturing of the island, the moiety do not. Gehn wrote this place, and it will die, as all of Ghen's ages eventually die. Break. I don't know if there's a date or something, but there's a break. I feel nothing. I am nothing. I live in a cave on a dying world inhabited by people that... They are treating me so strangely. They don't know how to relate to a god. I'm still an outcast here. They whisper among themselves, talking of my bravery during my excursions to the surface, how I walked across the island, bold and unafraid. They don't know me. Even Eddie is uncomfortable around me. At times there is no awkwardness, and I am only Katrin to her. Oh. But other times I am something else. I'm afraid. There is such a gaunt numbness inside me. Today I do not feel closeness with my people, neither am I offended by their worship of me. I do not hate Gehn, I do not feel anything. And then crossed out it says, I'm not even sure of... And then, at least Nella is still close. I am boiling. I am... Gehn is making and writing books! I wish they had told me sooner. Atreus should have realized that would happen, of course. Gehn would have written all of the necessary materials of the Dini craft of making books into this age, and probably every other age he wrote. He's attempting to write his way out of here. We did not imprison him, we only delayed him. This age is becoming his factory. The people are his machines, all laboring in his mad pursuit to become a god, to carry his noble Dini cause. So far, he has not been able to produce a fully functional book. Atreus has never believed in destiny, but I don't know what else to call it. It's too perfect. It's too much of a coincidence. They hang on my every word, though they do not understand them. I am their hope, and now I have returned. I owe this to them, there is no choice. It's been a long time since my last entry. It's hard to recognize, but I found the star fissure. It is located on the island which the Rivenese called Alapo, meaning water pool, but which is referred to by the moiety as Alatwan, meaning pool of stars. Oh, okay, that was that first place that we arrived on. Having once allowed Atreus to escape this age without leaving an open door behind us, it has since been sealed with a heavy skin of iron. A crude telescope has been mounted over a locked viewport, the combination to which was acquired by the moiety before my arrival. In the early days, the moiety, seeking an escape from Riven, briefly pursued the idea of reopening the fissure. They discovered a small mechanical stop to prevent the scope from hitting this portal. Ultimately, however, they decided against opening it. I hate to think what would have happened to them if they had not left it alone. I've instructed them to stay away from it. I am almost certain that, with the decayed state of the islands, opening the fissure would now be disastrous. I have heard in the days immediately following Gehn's confinement on Riven, he attempted to determine the feasibility of navigating the stars beneath the fissure, for he had seen the mist book fall from Atreus' hands into that very same space. To this end, he would have people, alleged transgressors of the law, thrown into it so he could observe their fate. What? The telescope which still stands there is one he built for these callous experiments. What? It is said that they did not die, but what became of them remains a mystery. It appears the limits of Gehn's optics prevented him from learning their fate. The starfield beneath the fissure is not as it seems. It is a gentle space, as hospitable to life like a flowing river. This is how Atreus explained it after he had fallen into it. But much more than that we've never understood. We were never able to conclude upon its origins, but the visions tell me that it was born out of the will of the Maker, perhaps for some greater purpose that we cannot yet understand. I still remember Atreus' words from his journal. I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse, which is how the first game started. There must be some greater reason behind it. I neglected to mention it earlier. The unique shape of one of the great daggers which appeared during our escape from Riven, the very dagger that stands vertically at the edge of Alatwan, has been adopted by the moiety as a symbol of their cause. It is a sacred symbol for them. I think we kind of knew that. It is a representation of all their doctrine, and their representation of me. To deface this symbol is a sacrilege. I'm so glad I wasn't trying to read this in her writing. This is hard enough to read this just because there's so much of it. I really like the lore of these games, but getting such a large lore dump is too much. I would rather have picked up a couple of pages at a time. They have their own mythical explanation regarding its sudden origins. I haven't told them that I wrote it into this age along with all the other daggers. It's strange how such a young religion can be so unbending, even to their own god. I have tried to dissuade them of the notion that symbols contain so much power. The enemy uses this paranoia against them. They are fearful of Gehn's symbols and are terrorized by his symbolic use of the wark, which I think is that big fish. The big one with like the horn tusk things. My rare encounters with those who say they follow Gehn have been discouraging. I have hoped to have some communication with the surface villagers, but they always flee from me. But I have heard news of some of the villagers' beliefs regarding Gehn. Soon after we trapped Gehn on Riven, he claimed that he was responsible for the daggers, placing them around the island as a reminder of their failure. In the village circles, it is told that this was a punitive act performed by Gehn to mark the beginning of a period of restitution, at the end of which, if they have proven their devotion to him, they will be delivered unto a new and better existence. I will continue to try to reach them. Then there's another break. Oh my god, there's still so much to read. Oh my gosh, there's so much to read still. The door is open. Gehn is free. Gehn has the ability to create a working book. In fact, he has written one age before I arrived, but has kept this accomplishment so well hidden that only his closest ministers were aware until now. I'm not sure, perhaps he has written others. Other news. A few years ago, before the moiety were forced into hiding, one of them managed to steal what appeared to be a test book that Gehn had intended to destroy, but it had been partially written but did not work. They didn't tell me about it until now because they thought it was useless. Back then, none of Gehn's books worked, but instead of correcting the problem at its source, he blamed it on the impure wood of the Riven forest and proceeded to engineer a cumbersome mechanical remedy, a series of complex domes to heal his book's inherent flaws. One of the consequences of this crude solution, however, was that the domes demanded huge amounts of energy, and the related problems delayed his success for quite some time. At last, however, he finished his work and was finally able to link to an age, but he kept his success extremely well hidden. However, for some reason or another, belligerent pride, he has made modifications to the domes which make it obvious that he's using the domes to breathe life into his half-dead books. Perhaps he means to lure us into using the books in the domes? He can't believe that we would blindly swallow this suicidal bait. But he wouldn't know that we have one of his books, the stolen burnt book. There's a possibility that's crossed out. Have read burnt book. Age it describes would be unsuitable as a new home for the moiety, but be modified. I will dream. Have requested a group to solve combination that will open domes. Once open, we can power the burnt book. I do not think Gehn will interfere. He will leave the bait. Have begun writing Moiety's Age. Now must acquire second book from Gehn. What happened to your writing, Catherine? There is tension. A strain blurs my vision and nightmares. Nella and Etty stay close. Much has happened. Almost everything is prepared. We have stolen another book, but I'm concerned. Gehn will miss it. We have also discovered the combination for entering the domes, but we have not discovered the method for powering them. By powering our burnt books with Gehn's domes, we will be able to link to this age, but we will only have access to the domes for a short of time before we are discovered. Therefore, we can only use the domes once. I must find another way to make the books work. So long. The gateway images in Gehn's books and our books all seem to share the same sickness. If they are not powered, the images are black. It might be possible to clear the vision with only... We will write substance into Moiety Age. All is ready. Now all we can do is wait for... This must be, like, written on different pages or with pictures in between them or something. There's such harsh breaks sometimes. All is ready. Now all we can do is wait for the Moietoresk, who are on the lookout for Gehn to power and use his domes. When he does that, we will have access to one of Gehn's domes just long enough. After linking to the age, which I've written, I only have to locate the book window substance and refine or adapt it. Laying this window over the gateway... Oh, that's what they were using. That's how we got back here. We will no longer have to rely on Gehn's clumsy domes. I laugh at these plans. I sound like Atris. I'm risking my life, but I also feel no fear, only anxiety. Perhaps it is the source of my nightmares. The fissure, like a great wound, it opened. It stained the Riven soil with blood. I hold the moiety knife. The voices grow so loud. For their part, the moiety have completed the faith that I will look. Nope, not completed. For their part, the moiety have complete faith that I will accomplish my task and lead them to a better world. It is the fulfillment of their prophecy, but they are also fearful and tense. I don't know what they will think or do if I fail. It is done. It seems too good to be true. I feel like it's still a dream. We have already evacuated all the moiety to this new age. It is beautiful, and I am pleased. At last, my people will live safely and comfortable. Is that where we went, then? They stand under the bare sky, unafraid and dazzled by their freedom. They are happy. They have named it Tay. T-A-Y. There's still much to be done. We are not protected yet. The only way to completely safeguard this place is to destroy the book which links here from Riven. But I do not even know how to bring this up to the moiety. They will be extremely reluctant about destroying their only link to Riven. I share this hesitation. I would be cutting off my only connection, but for their sake it must be done. I am anxious to know if our activities have aroused Gehn's suspicions. If so, we must act quickly. Even so, I feel that now we are impregnable. Tomorrow I will return to Riven to see Gehn's reaction for myself. But tonight I finally rest. Okay. No, we'll return. I'm just reading the note that was inside it to make sure I didn't miss anything. If you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Gehn keeps it in his office. Then I think we assume... then I assume we're signaling actors. Okay, so let me open this again. And let's look at the pictures. Okay, that's a forest. These are some of the islands. Scribbles. Yeah, see, there's like these things that didn't necessarily get translated. That's fine, it was much easier to read that. Okay, I need to flip that down. I think we probably did that somewhere. Aha, that's what stuck. This is what I needed, these symbols. Okay, so the symbols are this. I don't like that it cuts out the background noise when I open that. That's why I had it open while I was reading, so you guys could hear something, and I could hear something. This and this. Okay, so the numbers are 2, 1, 4, what is this? 5 and 4 again. 2, 1, 4, 5, 4. And I think that's for the thing down there. Let me make sure that's... My boyfriend's out buying... because we're moving, we need... Japan houses don't come with appliances, so we're looking at a new fridge and not dishwasher, the other one, washing machine. And so he's bargaining. You can bargain at electronics stores here, and you can be like, oh, this is the price at the other store, this is the price on Amazon, and apparently they just give you better prices. He said, there's an internet deal thing, but there's a mega deal at Yamada Denki. Oh well. We'll see. So he's very excited. Okay, so I need to write down that this is for the fissure. Sorry, that was so much reading. I also didn't want to do that much. So do we need to go to Gehn? So this is their new... Was that place we linked to their new one? I'm a bit confused. And this is not my first time playing it, which is ridiculous. Okay, are there any secret... Here, there's a button? No button, okay. Sorry, I'll try and remember to cut those out. I'm responding to my boyfriend just so... because he might purchase some appliances today, and he's just checking on my how I feel about some of them. So do I need to go to Gehn's workshop now? Or should I go to the fissure and check if this code works? Because this will get us to Gehn's, right? I don't want to watch this, sorry. It's just such a long chunk of animation. I love this game, but sometimes... How do I get down? All the way over here. Let's go up, 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 up here. Yeah, I love Myst. They've made so... Oh, that's pause. They've made so many versions of Myst. I really wish they would redo Riven. It needs some love. It is kinda rough, not gonna lie. Although the third one is my favorite, though. I love the third Myst game. So I'm really powering... I don't like this one very much. I'm powering through it. Oh, Catherine, why didn't you inherit your father's nice writing? It's so much easier to read. See, all this stuff that you can zoom into, you're like, is this important? I don't know. Okay. Definitely read this before, don't care. So this is the, okay, so let's check out these numbers. 99th, this is 99, and this is 98. What? But this is 8. Why does it say RD? 99? Okay, well. Oh, this is the domes. Oh, okay, wait, now we should be able to figure this out now, right? So this is, I've written this down already. Okay, so this is 5. The second one is 10 and 1. So 11? That can't be right. Wait, what? So the dome circle is 10. Oh, I don't know. This, I'm assuming 11. Let's just figure this out for now. Play in the space. Wait a second. What is this then? It's like 2 and 8 put together. So the divot going down, there is no divot going down. There's a divot going like a less than sign, which is 3. I don't understand how to read this. Then the next one is also... What? And then this like sideways 4. What? I don't understand that. First number is definitely 5, though. Probably. Oh, no. Did I write that down? I did. Dome. Age is a convenient source of power. Oops, I meant to back up. So, wait, hang on. What was the coded access for that we looked at? I'm still trying to security design principle, although it's based on 6 colors. I'm convinced it has to be a deeper connection to 5. This is the Dome 1, but we don't have the code to Catherine's prison, and we don't know where Catherine is. But she said it was in his workshop, unless this isn't his workshop. Should we try to get into a dome? There's 2 doors out of here. What is this door? Where does this one go? So we want to get here, right? Oh, that goes out there. I don't think we want to get there, do we? There's nothing for us there. Alright, I'm gonna play around, try and figure out where to go next, because I'm a bit unsure. And I'll get back to you once I find something, so you don't just watch me click around for a while. Oh wait, there's a dome here. Should we go play with this code? Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button to skip past things. Because we stopped this. Oh, maybe it is adding then. So there are 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm trying to figure out how rotation of things works. Because the first symbol, which looks it looks like this, is 1, but then if you rotate it so it looks like this, It's 5. Basically, if you rotate the line in the like this, it becomes from 1 to 5. And the same with 2, it's like this, and then if you rotate it down, it's... Oh, no. Yeah, if you put like this and you rotate it down, it's 10. But then if you do this and the symbol for 5, it's 7, so you can add those together. How does the rotation work? Because that's for... Oh, okay, no, that's... Is it times 5? If you rotate it, is it multiplied by 5? That would make sense, because Riven loves to be multiplied by 5. Or, it's not Riven loves. Riven is about 5. Okay, so let's assume that if you rotate them, it's by 5. So that would be 11. This would be 3 times 5 is 15, plus, so that would be 17. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 4 is 19, and then that's 4 times 5 is 20, and that's 2, so 22. Can I get these numbers? Can I get in here? Because I think I said they're 25, right? Let's assume 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so that would be 22. And then 19. And then 17. 11. And... Wrong. 11 and 5. Oh, yes! I thought, oh, yes, awesome. Sweet deal. Okay. Could we have done this first? I don't know. Should I be doing this? I feel like I should save my game. I should have saved. I'll definitely save before we go in here. Okay, let me just save game. Save 5. Okay. Resume. Cool. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, balls, okay. 22. I didn't realize that would go down. There were just always buttons to hit. 17, 11, 5. Okay. Pretend that didn't happen. Oh, so this is whatever age. Oh, that's right. We don't know how to power them. Are you sure you don't want to be powered? Alright. Alright, keep your secrets. Okay, well, that's both very exciting and very disappointing at the same time. Okay. So we need to figure out how to get power. Wish it was easier to zap places and I didn't have to walk forever. Boop. Alright, I'll be back when I get to where I'm trying to go, which is the fissure. Or when I find something else interesting. Whichever comes first. So we know the code to break this now, right? Yeah. No, we don't. Wait, what? This is just like a... You know, there was something here. Okay, let's keep that there for now. Oh wait, the code is 21454. But Catherine said don't activate it yet. What does that do? Okay. Okay. Wait, Catherine's book had a picture of this, didn't it? Ooh. There's like a peephole here or something. Dislike. God, there's so much writing. There's a stop. Okay, and then this lever you want to be down. Okay, the lever's down. Should I open this? Okay, I just saved 2, 1, 4, 5, 4. Oh, wait. Wait, there we go. Okay. Wow! That's cool. That is terrifying also. Please close that. That's weirdly horrifying. I don't know what that does to me. I dislike. Please close that lid. I don't like that. Here's that giant dagger she was talking about. This is where we came in. Alright, so now what? I know we're trying to get Catherine out, but I can crawl under this, right? Yeah, I can. That's right, there was a door here. How do I open this door? Dunno. Doesn't it have something to do with opening? Not opening. Yeah, because this whole room rotates. Yeah, that's right. Interesting, there's also a door there. It's been a while since I played this game. Like, just the original time I played this game. I'm just gonna skip past all of these sequences. I'm gonna go see what that opened. Oh, hey! Okay. So, what about that? Do we want that on or off? I don't know. Ooh! It's off now. What is that? Have we been here? Skip. 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 Can't skip because I'm not viewing anything. Oh, interesting. Oh, closed in. Okay, once more. Check where the boyfriend is. He's haggling at the electronic shops. How do I open this? It sounded like it was coming from behind me. I don't know if I should be hitting the button, like, from in these other rooms that I've gone into now. Also, the sun has set, so I hope the lighting is okay. I've got my plant light on, which is purple and blue. So that might... it might look weird. Please let me skip this. I'm just staring at a wall. I really want a Riven remake. This is where I was before. Okay, but now... Oh, but now, can I get in that other room? What just happened? I turned around into there. There we go. And... that's where I was before. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, under... I wish I could open that chain? Yes! I'm here! I've been trying to get here! What is this place? Oh, a map! Oh, hey, this is the same map, but rotated slightly. Oh, this is pointing to all the different islands, then. Yes? Is this the weird reactive water that bubbles when it gets hot? Bridge! Bridge, go down! Bridge, go down! That's that bridge we were trying to get! Yes! How do I get back there now? Okay, that's a question for another day. Where else does this go? Is this an elevator? I don't want to go up it just yet. What's down here? I hate when you make progress in this game and there's just like so many new ways to go and you're overwhelmed by choice. I'm just gonna assume I was supposed to put that down because that's how this game works. Metagaming. Oh no, it didn't go. Why don't you go? Does this need to be on or something? Let's try this, hang on. Yep. Let's just see now. Do you go now? Do they both need to be? Nope. We'll figure out the mystery of that later. Turn that off. What are you two anyway? I'm still not 100%. So pretty. I would love this game to be remade. Okay, we can get to the main island now though, which is interesting. Why don't you go up? How do I get over there? We'll find out soon, I guess. Okay, so that's been opened. I need to go back to... Sorry, this is going to be just like... super fast clicking to spam my way through this. Okay, headed back to Gehn's. Gosh, I hope I remember to cut parts of this out. I'm just going to have to watch this whole video to make sure I cut all the dumb parts out of me just being like clueless. Headed back to Gehn's. Because past that is where this, I think, where the bridge was. To the big domed island. Let's see what there is to see there. Aha! Okay. Here we go. Finally. Nailed it. What does this button do? Oh, no, undo that. Good, good, good. Okay. So, we just went in a circle. To what point? Oh, not just a circle. There's something else behind me. But I'm gonna do that before I forget it. Whew, okay. Sorry, a lot of this is gonna be cut out because it's me spastically clicking, just trying to go as fast as I can through parts of the map. Okay, so we've connected. Ah! How do I make you up? Ooh, 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 what was that? What was that? I saw that! Okay. Alright. Alright! Progress! You. Haven't stopped you yet. Whoop. I'm always worried I'm gonna get to a spot where it just blocks me out because I haven't... Oh, that was this door! Wait, did we just make a circle? Wait, how do I get down here? How do I get here? Where is that path? I honestly don't know where that other path is that goes out there. I'm very confused. It's gotta be on this island though, right? I assume you're supposed to be down. Where does this go? It's looped back around, right? This is where I just was. Okay, let's hit this. Does this just only let us see through where we were? I don't remember now. We should be able to go out 2 different ways. That was 1. Okay, once more. I've been recording for over an hour, but I've just been so stuck, and not so much of that was reading what Catherine said. Okay, so... where is that other path? I don't know what I'm looking at there either. Okay, that's why we left the stop there, in case we hit buttons. I'm glad I put that back down. Yeah. Glad that's there. I see, so this just makes it, I assume, up and down. Okay. We'll leave that like that for now, because I don't want to hit means that's been jammed. Okay, and then if I hit this again, and I hit this again, this is just to that dome. Okay, just checking. Oh, my plant light turned off. That scared me. Let's see, what do we see here? I think this is the... Oh, nothing. That connects two ways. We don't need to go. Okay. Whoops! Excessive clicking. Let's just double check. This also leads here. Okay. Which is not what we need. Or do we need it? I'm trying to think how many rooms there are and how many different ways we can go. I think we don't... I keep hitting escape to go back when I don't need to. I just want to skip through this. It's so long. And I'm just staring at a button. I want to go back and see if I can figure out where... Oops, it told me to pause it either. I just want to skip through this. Got a lot of weird notes written as I read through my notes. Okay, I think... Okay, so... If we go down here... Because this thing went up now, right? Oh, it goes down now, too! Oh! What? Oh, okay. I'm glad we came back here. Oh, look at that! This is where we wanted to get. Just gonna spam click it. And I got it! I think it was a full open eye, right? Yeah, full open eye. This is green, whatever that means. Whereas this is like next to, this is next to the big dagger. A fissure. What the heck is that noise? Oh, it's just because we're out maybe on the water? Okay, so if I open this, it doesn't open, right? Because it's not powered. I'm not sure I exactly understood how I'm supposed to power it, even though I read it. I think I was just too focused on reading and not the actual content of the words. Okay, let's see if we can open this one. I just realized the dome closed around me, didn't it? That's so cool. I love this game. Oh, that was... Yeah, so it's unpowered still. This H. The one that ends in ND or RD? Okay. And that's the same animation, so I'm just gonna skip through because I can't be bothered. Boop. Wait a second. What if I get off of it? What if I hit it from the inside? Like here. No. Nothing. Okay, you can come back down. Let's try this. Okay, sweet. So... Now what, though? Oh. Oh! Okay, had to look it up. There, I totally missed that lever. Oops! I must have walked past it a dozen times. So... Awesome, okay. I can get around this way now. Boop. And now I think I can go up above. Up above that dome. I wonder if that's where we were looking. Can I get there from here? I might have to hit this again. Oh, I can't skip that, that's right. Okay, so I think this is the part of the game that always confused me. I'll show you why in a second. Okay, just need to get back to that other, but we can skip this one. Trying to skip too quickly. Now we can go up. This motherfucking puzzle. Okay, let's walk past it. Can't walk past it. Okay, so as you can see, here is the different shapes outlined that are the pieces of the map. Here are the puzzle ball, or the marble balls that you have to put into locations that we found on Topography World with the weird 3D map that you are supposed to find where the domes are. And they relate to some colors that we found in the beginning that relate to certain parts of the island. This is my least favorite part of the game because it's such... I don't know if it's the quality or my... I played this with my friend and neither of us could figure it out, so I feel like it's not just me being dumb. I just have a really hard time with this puzzle. I'm going to guess, and then I'm going to check the answer so I don't waste anybody's time. This, to my best knowledge, is what goes where. So the forest... I don't know which one is the forest. Dang. Well... That's on my, I can't talk. Okay, and within, so the problem is within each of these squares. Oh no, I did write the answer to this. Okay, so red is the forest. Let me just puzzle over my own notes to myself. Forest is... I think it's this one, so that's green. And you go... In this one, you go in the top. This is my guesses before I check the answers. I did have to get help with the colors, though. Purple for this quad. I believe this is... No, I don't even know. I don't have this one written down. This one's a question mark on mine. But it's in, I think, the top left, and I think that. This top right one is blue. There. This one is orange. It goes here. And this one is here, red. And like that. Let's see if it works. I don't have the patience to go back and try and figure it out. Figure out what color goes where. So let's just see if my notes about the locations of the marbles are even right. Are they? What? Are they right? I guess. Alright, let's see how bad. Did you reset my puzzle? No, you didn't. Okay, I'm gonna look at the answer and I'll be back. Hang on. Well, hang on, I think almost all of them are correct except for blue. Which is just kind of rotated. Which would be impressive. If I only was kind of, sort of, a little bit wrong. Boop. Wait, I just looked up the answers. What do you mean? What? I'm exceptionally confused because I just went and checked my answers, and these are exactly the same. Oh, you know, I'm dumb. The green one goes here. Oh, jeez. Okay, I've just been staring at this for about 10 minutes now. Let's try one more time. Okay, and... Oh, thank goodness, I was about to have a heart attack. I thought it didn't work. It made the same noise. Okay, what did that do now? That powered my domes, right? I can access a dome if I rotate this. No, I can't. Yes, I can. I have to access it from a different way now. Wait, is this way? Yeah, this way. Okay, I hear power. Yes. Give me power. Wait. Oh, there's a dome here too. This works. I was spam clicking again. Oh no, I don't want to be in here. What am I doing? I'm losing my brain, you guys. Oh, I lost it years ago. Let's be honest about that. Oops. Okay. 22. Let me see if I remember it. 19, 17, 11, 5. Okay, skip that. Animation's too long. Love you. Hate you. Yes. Awesome. Should I save? Before I touch, I'm going to save. Save 5 again. Resume. Uh-oh. Volume's gone. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe the volume's here. Okay. There's just no sound. Ooh, it's so pretty. It looks like just like perpetual sunset. Actually, no, I guess the time changes. It's just sunset now. So this is the age that Gehn made. Gehn. I don't know how to say his name. It looks like an observation tower. That was a cool spiral around. It's a bit annoying, the lack of sound, though. I feel like this should have sound with it. Oh look, I'm in a cage! Oh, that's nice. What did I hit? Did it just spin me around? Can't move. Oh! Hello! Oh, sounds windy out there. Hi. I don't like how you're looking at me. You look like...
I apologize for the cage.
Do you?
I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen.
You look like a...
I am Gehn.
You look evil.
I assume you've heard of me.
Oh, I did say
Yes.
it.
Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me.
Your son.
No, not Atris. It's just that...
Oh, Atris is your son. I thought Catherine was
well,
your...
I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once.
Well...
God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago.
Wow, you have been here a long
30
time.
years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
Have you?
Be sure the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry.
Smoking
this
is bad for you. Please
all
don't.
a bit awkward.
I'm allergic to smoke, actually. Please.
It's been a long time since I've
kicks off
attempted
my
to
asthma.
persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another.
What happened to your mic just then?
I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me.
It's fair. I
In
don't.
the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer.
Do you? I would appreciate, my asthma would appreciate if you stopped smoking.
Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it.
That's good music.
The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the fifth age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety.
Yes. What'd you do to Catherine? You are...
In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances.
You talk a lot, dude.
Upon Catherine's return,
You talk
however,
too
their
much.
violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people.
So you've
Admit, though,
imprisoned
that
her.
my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her.
Yeah, but I mean...
Although I'm sure Atris desires it.
Yep.
Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state.
Yeah, because she's been trapped here.
Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you.
Yeah.
You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you.
That's the trap one, isn't it? I mean... Don't say anything in game. I always forget that they're normal books beyond the first page being the linking page, because you can like flip through them and read them, huh? How did he make it a trap? Won't Gehn be able to like... If Atris wrote it in there that it is to be a trap, wouldn't it? Wouldn't he be able to read it? I don't know how it works. Sorry, I keep looking down at my phone. My boyfriend is messaging about getting a fridge and washing machine now. And I'm just trying to say that whatever's available, everything's sold out and we're moving, so we need one. Are you gonna use it? Why?
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
No? Oh, it gave me the choice. Did you see my hand disappear? It like appeared, my little pointer hand.
You may need some time to decide. That is reasonable.
Oh, what happens if you go through it
Until
though?
then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books,
Oh, really?
cruel though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age.
Interesting.
Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine.
What has become of Catherine?
But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the Islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it.
I'm curious what happens if you click on it now. I don't know if I've ever clicked on it. Although I only played Riven
The work I am doing is
once or
quite
twice.
demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book.
Okay.
The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
My boyfriend's asking if I'm okay with a display model, because that's all that's available. I'm just saying our friend and my old coworker got 50% off his washer because it was a display model, so if he's okay with it, I'm okay with it. I would like to touch that book. Alright, I have been recording almost 2 hours, so, well, it won't be that when I cut everything out. And because there was about an hour of reading Catherine's journal, I'm gonna cut it here, but I might keep recording. So there might be a lot of missed next week. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's almost the holidays. Well, it's so happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate it. It's been going on for a while now. And almost Merry Christmas to those who celebrate it. Happy holidays to everyone. I will be working on Christmas because Japan doesn't recognize Christmas as a holiday. But no big plans other than that. I'll try to record. I'll see what all happens, this week. How can I would like to get out and, like... So this is your office, so this must be where Catherine says that the password is. Yeah, I'll try and... Oh, that's to summon him again, right? I don't want to do that. Let's save. Save 5 again. Just in case I click something that I don't want to. While I'm doing my long outro, as I always do, rambling. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know what to do. I really don't remember what I'm supposed to do from here. It's been a long time since I've played this. I know I'm supposed to get Catherine's... I think this is where I get the code for Catherine's prison, but I'm not sure. I'll look up hints if I can't remember what else to do. Anyway, I'm rambling. Happy holidays! That was what I was trying to say the whole time. Thank you all for joining me in this episode of Riven. Again, I'm moving and I won't have internet, so I don't know what I'll get up and when I'll get it up, but I'll be around and hopefully I'll be back. I'll either be record a bit more tonight because my boyfriend's going fishing, so maybe I can record again, or you'll see me in the new apartment with 2 monitors sometime. Again, thank you all for joining me in this episode, and I'll see you all whenever the next one goes up. Until then, bye!